Hey guys, I'm super excited to show you our new Kanban and Pipeline View feature. I'm just super excited. Our team worked on this for a few months. I think I always wanted to have a Kanban view in Loocey. I think this is really cool. You can now, have this type of view, and it's super flexible. I'm gonna do a tutorial and show you how this works, but we try to make it really intuitive. So you could click on it, make changes, save, and so on. You can change the status. Once you close it, the changes will reflect, right? But you can also change the statuses by dragging and dropping. You can also drag and drop the order of the columns. It's gonna save as well. So once you refresh, it should keep the order as you have saved. And of course, as you make changes you can one last thing, the fields here, you can add more fields to each card, right? So let's say you want to add the company, whatever else you want, fields you want to add, it'll kind of add them, and then when you mouse over, it'll kind of show you what it is, right? And then you can save this view. So once you save the view, next time you come in, of course, it's gonna maintain all the fields that you have selected and so on. So it's really cool. And I know we've been working on it for so long, but just finally getting it here. It's not 100% done. There's still some features missing. We're gonna have an odd feature, item feature soon, but I think for the most part, and of course you can click on the name or right click and open. It's gonna open on in the detail view and so on. If you just click on it, it's gonna open the panel view. Now for my GovCon clients, this works. I guess before going there, let me show you how you create this, right? So by default, you have your table views, right? Now when you click on the dots here, you say add Kanban/pipeline view. It's gonna pop up this message here, or this pop-up here, give the name, and then you see the view type is selected Kanban. And now this is really cool. So we have a selection here. It's gonna drive based on two types of columns, either drop-down columns or status columns, and not a relationship column. I think that'll be too many. So I think the company should not be here technically, but any status and drop-down columns should work fine. So once I create this, it's gonna create the view, right? But let's add a drop-down column so you can see how that works. Let's add a column here. I'm gonna call it, let's say it's deal type. I wanna say it's a drop-down, right? I'm gonna keep everything default. I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna go ahead and add some items here. I'm gonna say type is maybe, I don't know, small. I'm gonna give it a color. I wanna say maybe medium and large. Okay, so of course you can go crazy with the colors here, but so once I create these, right, so now I have my drop down. I can set values for different things. So now let's say I want to create a Kanban or pipeline view for my drop down column. So I can do that by simply going through the same process, but this time selecting deal type as the column that I want to create the Kanban for. For deal type, right? So now it's gonna create me the deal type Kanban. So now see, I have small, medium, and large. I can drag and drop. It's gonna auto save. See, as I drag and drop, my status also changes, right? And see the large. By default, it's gonna show you that the actual field that you used to create the Kanban. They can always change it. You can add some additional ones here. Of course, whatever columns you have in your list, you'll be able to add. I have like stage here as well, so let's say I want to add that as well. I can do that. and then I just save the view. So all my selections of the fields will kind of remain. So this is really cool. I think it's gonna be super useful, like I said. But now for my GovCon clients, you could do the same thing in the bidding board here for your deals, and it works the same way. This time, let's say when I've actually created a pipeline view, but let's create a new one. I'm gonna call it pipeline 2. I wanna select I'd have to refresh the view sometimes. I'm not sure why. There's a small bug with that, but so let's try that again. Okay. So by default, it's selecting my bid status column, which is what I want to use. But I could also select the status column, right? Because that's also a drop-down column. So I'm gonna go ahead and create this. And there you go. And since we have a bunch of different statuses, it's gonna basically keep going. It's kind of a larger, board, right? Larger Kanban board. Now I'm thinking about adding a way to maybe hide certain, not really delete them, but hide certain statuses from these specific views. So maybe for this pipeline view, you only want to see the stuff that's on that's on ready to bid or bid placed and so on. You don't want to see everything. So if you think that's a good idea, just drop a comment, let me know, or just reply to email. Let me know if you like it. I will prioritize it. I think it'll be useful if we have a way to select and hide some of the columns, not really delete the statuses, but actually hide them from this view, so you only kind of go, like more focused views, which will only have the columns that we want to see, right, or the statuses that we want to see. And of course, the other stuff works similar. You can, like I said, it's a global feature. You can add notes, you can change it, you can add the fields. Sorting and filtering all work the same way as well. If you have filters, sorting all works the same way. Now it's not 100% done. We do have to add a way to add new cards from this view. Maybe also do paging from this view if you have large number of items. But for now, it is showing you a number of items at the top of each card line or section, or column sections. And always add a section from here as well, and it actually adds a status to your status column if you do it from here. That's it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, drop a comment. But if you do like to see a way to hide certain sections and save the view, again, let me know in the comments. We'll prioritize that feature. Thanks for watching.